For the most part, animation movies are what we would consider simple, easy watching, and good for the whole family. And for some of them, that's right. But some films make us question life, reality, our very morals. The Lego Movie is a film at first is just an easy, fun, by-the-book animation movie about a very popular toy property. But what if I told you it's deeper than that? Hello, it's me, the Average Critic, and let's talk about the Lego Movie, a film that's deeper than you think. When watching the Lego Movie for the first time, you don't have your standards set very high, and to be fair, you shouldn't. It's a film about Lego. Now, you could say I am a little biased, as I am a huge fan of Lego and still to this day call myself an avid collector. Going into the Lego Movie, you are instantly hit with easygoing jokes and some very clever Easter eggs that adults will love as well. This film probably holds the record for most jokes in an animated movie, as it is constantly throwing them at you from all sides to stop the pace of this movie from going stale. And with this film's cast, this film is filled to the brim with some amazing performances. Chris Pratt does a brilliant job as Emmett, as everything that comes out of his mouth never fails to make you laugh. It is weird how Emmett at the start could easily be seen as a character that is trying too hard to be funny, but his humour comes from such an honesty and innocence that it makes Emmett such a relatable character. And in the space of about 10 minutes, we get the interrogation scene with Bad Cop that backs up Emmett not just as an innocent character, but as a sympathetic one as well. This film's score is also really strong, composed by Mark Mothersbaugh. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. He creates this fun and light music score, which sounds like something with a mix of 90s with some 70s style synth beats mixed in. For a film about Lego, which has been around since 1932, you have to create a diverse score which is going to resonate with all ages, which it definitely succeeds. There are these light techno-style scores like Emmett's Morning, and some more serious and orchestrated scores like My Secret Weapon, making this film's score have a wide range of styles and feel very fresh every time. So this film has a lot going for it, but I really want to talk about what makes this film brilliant, and that's that the Lego Movie is a film about identification and personality. Every character is struggling with an identity crisis. Emmett is someone who doesn't have an identity, Wildstyle is someone who won't accept her identity, which is why she keeps changing her name, Princess Unikitty is someone who struggles showing her identity, which is why she struggles between being happy and angry, Batman, if you know anything about Batman, literally has two identities, and President Business is someone who wants to destroy identities, which is why he has so many robots and wants everyone to do the same thing by following the instructions. The film has this very deep layer of identity that very much reflect our own world. We are used to a society where everyone likes the same music, likes the same TV shows, and eats at the same restaurant. Even now with certain recent events, no one is considered special because everyone is special. So the film is very much the ideology of what makes us special and ourselves unique. Emmett is someone who is so generic and somehow manages to be the most unique person in the Lego universe because he's so generic. That's a bit of an enigma there. But it is surprisingly true and is shown to be true when Emmett gives his speech about being special to President Business. I love this film's theme of personality and identity, as it is something we've seen before, but with a nice new fresh coat of paint. But what makes it deeper is everything is backed up by comparing the Lego world to our world. If we don't all like the same songs, food and TV shows, you're considered weird or wrong, and the Lego Movie tells us to have our own original thought and to strive to be different in a world where a lot of us are becoming mindless zombies in a governed world oppressed by the media. But why would we want to talk about that? You don't have to follow the instructions all the time, and not liking something which is popular is perfectly okay. This film's theme of being an individual is what Lego is all about in the first place. Remember when you were a kid and you built your first Lego set and you played with it for hours? In fact, if you're a little bit older than me, you probably remember getting generic block sets instead of your traditional build with Lego instructions to make a specific set. My whole point is, when you were a kid, you built your Lego set, and what did you do? You played with it for a while, and then you took it apart and built something new out of it. As an adult with my Lego sets now, I can't think of anything worse. I really wish I had the balls to smash my beautiful Star Wars Millennium Falcon, but I just don't have it in me. So this film doesn't just have a theme on identity and personality, but also a theme on Lego itself. It shows us how Lego has changed over the years and how it really brings out memories of decades of use. If you look carefully, you can probably see your favourite old sets in the background, mine being Johnny Thunder. I never thought they would use their own product to create a sense of nostalgia and theme. It's kind of self-obsessed and yet somehow manages to be the greatest idea ever. That's right, the Lego Movie is about Lego, the history behind it, and its creativity of how different ages choose to view it. Watching the relationship between Finn and his father is a strange turn the movie chooses to take, but somehow allows both the real world and the Lego world to exist together, making this film all the more better for being a film that is perfect for both children and adults, as both view this film in a very different way. Which even backs up the theme of personality and what makes us special. Lego as a product is an incredible thing, with some of the sets they are able to create being really genius. But there is also nothing wrong with smashing your sets up and making something new and original, which is something Lego has always been about. So at first glance, you think this film isn't doing anything special. I mean, it's a film about Lego. You can't really expect a film about an interlocking brick system to be thought-provoking, but somehow the Lego Movie manages to take its own product, give it an incredible depth, a moving story with some very powerful themes, making you laugh, it makes you cry, and makes you question a lot of things. And for a film about Lego, that's really incredible. So after all that, it gets my professional rating of an 8 out of 10. Only because I do find myself watching this film countless times, but it just isn't as emotional as some Pixar films. But with that, it does get my personal rating of 9 out of 10. As for a film about Lego, I think I was kind of always going to love it. But thank you for joining me in this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the Lego Movie. And if you enjoyed it, why not give it a like and hit subscribe, and make sure you press that notification button so you don't miss my next video. As always, you can find me on my social media where you can keep up to date with my personal life as well as all my videos. But thank you very, very much for watching me, and I will see you all in the next one.